Hi, my name's Kim. I'm a Taoist practitioner and an East Asian medical provider. I talk a lot about the esoteric side of the medicine, and I'm going to do that again today because I want to talk more about the wood snake. This is such an incredibly powerful year. The energetics that we're feeling today, that's not going to come around for another 81 years. The energetics is all about inner spiritual development and inner transformation. This is such a powerful year for you to ride this huge wave of energy to change things that are really not working in your world. Now, the focus of this year is going to be through relationships. And when I say that, what I mean is when you're interacting with people, how you interpret the situation and how you respond to the situation. For some of us, some of those interactions are really uncomfortable, huh? They can really leave you feeling icky, insecure, depressed. You want to lean into that, okay? I get it. It's really icky and nobody likes feeling like that. But you want to lean into that because that's the emotion that you want to get rid of this year. And this year, you can really get rid of that. You can really change that for yourself. So lean into that when that happens, because what you want to do is start to see what's happening and start looking at it from different perspectives. Now, let me give you a little bit about the energetics that have been going on so far this year. Western astrology versus Eastern astrology, two different things, right? Western astrology is really predictive. Somebody has a question, they want an answer. They want to know what's going to happen. Eastern astrology does not box you in like that. Eastern astrology is about understanding the energetics, that wave of energy that's coming through, and figuring out how to best ride that wave. So in February, that wave of energy was that wave that was throwing up all these things that are happening in your relationship that you interpret and that leave you feeling uncomfortable, leave you feeling insecure, icky, just not wanting to deal with it. That was what February was about. And, leaning into that brought you to this month, which is March. And this month is about taking that ickiness and really pulling it apart and looking at it and seeing it from different perspectives. So there is a downside. This year, the energy is so strong. It's kind of like this tsunami coming through. So either you ride the wave or you get in the way. If you get in the way of the wave, this year is probably going to be really uncomfortable for you because something dramatic will probably happen in your life that really changes its foundation. And the whole point of that is to get you back on track, to get your attention focused back on your own inner spiritual growth and your own inner transformation. So take a breath, lean into it. Yeah, it's icky, it's uncomfortable, but that's what this year's about. It's about taking that ickiness and transforming it so that you don't have to feel it anymore. Hey, the live Q&A this month for Health Hub, the members only area, is going to be going over the energetics that's going on for each of the next 10 months for the year 2025 so you can better navigate through this year and come out on top. If you want to participate in that, there's going to be a link in the video description below, or there should be a link up in the corner here. Okay, there's my pep speech. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to you about something that you could probably use to help you see your authentic self better. One of the most challenging things breaking our connection to ourselves is that life's become one big to-do list. Between work, responsibilities, and trying to hold everything together, it's easy to lose our connection with that side of us that was curious, free, and fully present. I want to introduce you to the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action in Taoism. Even though they say it's effortless action, apparently it takes a lot of effort. It takes a ton of effort, apparently, to get there. What Wu Wei is it's about flowing with the energy of life instead of constantly pushing against it. But the thing is how do you and I experience that sensation? How do we know if we're getting close to being in Wu Wei? And I'm going to suggest to you, play. Why does play matter? Think back to when you were a child. Play wasn't about achievement, it was about joy. If you're a kid playing on the beach, building a sandcastle, you are not stressing out about how long that sandcastle is going to survive. You are having fun in the moment. What if you're playing games like tag? One of my favorites was kick the can. When we were playing that, it wasn't about winning. It was about having fun, laughter, connecting with other people. That's what Wu Wei is. It's about doing without force, and it's about being present without attachment to the outcome. How did we lose play? Well, somewhere along the way, play became a performance. We were socialized through our sports, through school, and through everything else to attach measurements to all our actions. And now games became about winning or losing. We started searching for external validation. We started measuring all our productivity so we compare ourselves to our friends. And here's the thing, creativity, our own inner creativity, that part of us that is attached to the Tao, your higher power, our creativity got caught up in impressing other people. And maybe we needed to impress other people to get that next job, right? Or to even get a job. The thing is not only did the joy get pulled out of that, yet even our time in relaxation had turned into this subtle push to ensure that you were being productive or doing the right thing. Okay, that's the opposite of Wu Wei. Instead of flowing with life, you're attaching yourself to an outcome. Instead of being in the moment with others, you're pushing. How do we find our way back again to play? Because relearning how to play without attachments to outcomes, without an agenda, or without pressure can be this really powerful way to help you reconnect to your authentic self. I have a couple ideas on what you could practice to help you start playing again. And I think we have to practice because we gave that stuff up years ago. And since then, all we have been doing is training ourselves to attach outcomes to everything that we do. Here's my first idea. Kids and pets. I think one of the reasons why we like kids and pets so much is because they're our excuse to play, and they're unconditional. Unlike kids and pets, adults need, well, they think they need a reason to experience that openness, compassion, curiosity that they had as kids. Now, let's say you're not into the kids and pets thing, and so we have to do something else. I've got a different idea. Do something just for the joy of it. Do something simple just for the joy of it. And it cannot cost a lot of money, because the minute you start bringing money into the conversation, it changes everything. It naturally becomes an attachment. So find something simple, whether it's scribbling on paper, whether it's dancing, whether it's riding your bike, whether it's walking barefoot outdoors in the grass. Do something just for the fun of it. Work on letting go of that attachment to an outcome and see what it feels like to just simply be you. When you first start doing this, I'm going to say practice by yourself first, because you only know adults and we're all broken. Sometimes the easiest way to find your authentic self again is relearning how to play. Okay, until next time, I'll catch you on the other side.